to doing business with you. What? What's this all about? Oh, no. No! Ah! Has Joe been working with the devil this whole time? I think Joe definitely has been working with the devil. Guys, I agree. He's in league with the devil himself. Now, MJF, pleasure doing business with you. And look at him. He's walking fine now.
I did this to you.
Joe now. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to go muscle buster. On that bad shoulder. Oh, my God. Oh. Center of the ring, the muscle buster. Samoa Joe has laid out the AEW World Champion, MJF. Well, that right there in the hand of Joe, that AEW World title might happen. Good chance it happens on Long Island this Saturday night. It might be over the shoulder come Saturday. Yeah. Samoa Joe, is this a glimpse of our future Samoa Joe as AEW World Champion?
Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. Another episode of Dynamite officially in the books, the final one before this Saturday's World's End, and a lot of shit went down. Eddie Mox are meeting in the finals of the Continental Classic, and Eddie's pop when he wins is going to be a moment. Samoa Joe has been working with the devil all along, and that tells me that, baby, it's Adam Cole who's the devil. And guess what? Sammy Guevara is back, and he's face again, and he's going to be with Chris Jericho going after the tag titles. What the hell is going on around here? Guys, don't worry. Everything that happened here on the show tonight, you're going to hear right here, right now, because the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe covering tonight's Dynamite. I'm thinking right about, yup, now. Alright, you guys, so we had a Don Callis family segment, you know. I forget the holiday. It's some Canadian holiday. But, like, he was giving presents to Powerhouse, Big, Black, and Jack, Powerhouse Hobbs, Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher, the Ring of Honor TV champion. Gave them all gifts, and then we got the surprise return of Sammy Guevara, new Papa of Baby Luna, with the sexy tie, mellow, my God. But coming back pretty much as a face, because he was like, dude, you never gave me a jingle. You never said a word to me while I was out these last 2 months with the concussion. And you've made this whole family about you and made people forget about the accomplishments that Takeshita and Hobbs have both accomplished since joining this family in the first place. Got the beatdown, and then he got saved by Chris Jericho, the guy he turned on literally 3 months ago back at Grand Slam. I was there in the crowd, and you guys saw live. He turned on Chris Jericho to join the Don Callis family, begin a new heel phase of his career. But with this, it's looking like Sammy Guevara is not only going to be a face, but it's looking like he's going to team with Jericho when they fight for the tag team titles. And then Sting and Darby showed up, and now we got an 8-man tag. Absolute Ricky Starks and Big Bill, the tag champs, the absolute best tag team in the world, with Powerhouse Hobbs and Kyle Fletcher against Sting, Darby, Jericho, and the returning Sammy Guevara. Hobbs and Starks reunion. Let's go. A lot to unpack. So I understand why any of you are probably a little bit upset about this. Like, they just turned on him like 3 months ago. Why is Guevara and Sammy, why are Guevara and Jericho back together? Makes no sense. I 100% understand where you're coming from, but it's also understandable to the point where a lot of shit kind of ended up changing around to get us to this point. One, Jericho and Kenny were never going to win the tag titles. They were always going to lose. So when he went down with diverticulitis, you had to find somebody, a babyface on this roster who could go with Jericho and at least make somewhat sense for them to then lose this tag team title match to Starks and Big Bill. And the reason I'm guessing they chose Sammy to come back as a face is because, unfortunately, him getting hurt back at Wrestle Dream kind of hurt for him being in the group because he's been gone 3 months. A lot of stuff has changed. And Kyle Fletcher, and this is another big reason, I think Kyle Fletcher ended up taking the role that Sammy was going to be for the Don Callis family. You know, the young, cocky kid that, is, a great athlete and, has Callis in his ear, accomplishing all this big stuff. So I think they kind of were just like, Fletcher's kind of already taken his spot, which is, they definitely did that because Sammy got hurt. And I guess we're just like, maybe he's really not needed in this group anymore. Point is, those who are definitely not winning the tag titles, Definitely be on the watch out, though, because now that Sting and Darby are in it, Darby, great job surviving Mount Everest. I have it in my mind that I always knew it was going to be a tag match, Sting and Darby for their final match, but it could end up being against Starks and Big Bill for the tag titles, and Sting and Darby might actually win the tag team titles to close out Sting's career, which would be crazy, which would be awesome, and shit. It will pretty much mean that Sting will get to finish his story before Cody Rhodes.
I have to finish the story.
Guys, this Continental Classic tournament has been phenomenal. It has been great, and it has come down to this. Danielson lost to Eddie. Swerve didn't get pinned. Swerve, when he drives, didn't swerve into an L. And Jay White lost to Moxley. Both incredible matches. And now we have it. Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley, a rematch. Literally 3 years in the making. 15 plus years in the making. Because that's how long they've been actual real life best buds. They're going to go at it. C2 finals. And guys, Eddie's going to win. Eddie is winning this shit. Dude is the perfect candidate to win this. He's pretty much already been the kind of like a Triple Crown champion all year, going to New Japan, winning the New Japan Strong Pro title, going to ROH, winning that Ring of Honor World title, and going back and forth. So he's kind of already been doing this. It's just time to make it official by giving him that Triple Crown. Mox really doesn't need it, and it's just Moxley putting over one of his best friends. And then Moxley literally the next week is going to fight Will Bygod Ospreay and David Finlay at Wrestle Kingdom for their new championship for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So all the signs are there. Eddie Kingston is winning. And in New York, dude, I was there when he won it at Grand Slam in Queens. The pop was great. This one might even trump it. Because the match that these two about to put on, it's going to slap so hard. And yo, Eddie Friel about to go through the entire BCC, outside of Utah, to literally go through, Claudio beat him, Danielson beat him, and now Moxley about to beat him. I can't wait for World's End. Eddie's moment. It's going to be a moment. It's going to be beautiful. So, Mox, you're forever my dog, but this win belongs to the king of the bums, the Mad King, the people's choice, Eddie fucking Kingston. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been revealed. Samoa Joe has been working with the devil all along, causing the Ring of Honor tag titles to change hands to those two goons. No, they didn't reveal their face, but Joe feigned an injury backstage by the hands of the devil, and it caused MJF to go in it alone, suffer a numbers game with literally a pipe to the back of his injured shoulder. A heat seeker, 1, 2, 3, new Ring of Honor tag team champions. MJF has almost lost just about everything, which is exactly what the devil wants, because the devil doesn't want the AEW World Championship. He wants to take everything away from MJF as he knows it, which is why, look back, who was the one that told MJF time and time again, you gotta team with him. You gotta team with him to retain the Ring of Honor titles. It's your only option. You gotta team with Joe. It was Adam Cole, baby. Because Adam Cole is the devil. Pleasure working with you, Joe. Take the title, and then I'll do the rest. I can already see it. Adam Cole, before he reveals himself to this devil, is going to cost MJF the world title at World's End. Joe becomes the new world champion. Has like a nice 2-3 month reign before he can drop it to Swerve. It'll be fine. No one's going to complain about that. And then he reveals himself as the devil, along with Wardlow, Roddy, and the Kingdom. They all beat him down super bad. And the announcers even slightly play into it like, yo, could this be the last we're seeing of MJF here in AEW? Like, what's going on? Literally disappears like for maybe 2-3 months like he did back in 2022, off the grid, comes back when Cole is ready to go, and we have an amazing blood feud that can dominate like all the way maybe into the summers of 2024. But guys, this devil storyline is really about to hit its end at World's End, where MJF's whole world is about to come crumbling down around him, and it's going to be because of the devil, who is one man and one man only. And that man is Adam Cole, baby. Alright, you guys, that is Dynamite. We are Dunskies. Put it in the rear view mirror. I will be posting a couple updates from World, and your boy's gonna be there live. Long Island, so much cool stuff. Swerve versus Keith and Miro versus Andrade are stuff that has been added, and it's gonna slap Eddie Moxley CC Finals, MJF Samoa Joe AEW World Championship, and so much more. You're not going to want to miss it, and you're definitely not going to want to miss what your boy, the best Gary Liz, has to say afterwards, because we're riding right into 2024 with a bang, with Rollins and McIntyre over the world title, and then on SmackDown, Styles, LA Knight, yeah, and Orton, all going at it to determine the number one contender for the Royal Rumble, which is literally like, what, 4 or so weeks away. So freaking stoked. You're not going to want to miss any part of it. So guys, hope you enjoyed Dynamite tonight. I cannot wait to see you after World's End this Saturday night when the devil is revealed and we have crowned a new AEW World Champion. But until then, deuces, puces. I'll see y'all Saturday.